This morning,
Normally.
Sharon, we celebrating Pan, we celebrating pageantry, and of course, greatness. And we have you here to drop a brand new song, so we say we had to introduce it with a little piece from the great Shadow himself. So we had to get the Pan man to do something.
So you went and get the size 13 shoot upon my size 9 foot.
You could rely on Rufus, you know.
Nah, man, I know you can fit. I know you can fit good. You're safe like Selassie briefcase.
Born to
That's
kill.
right.
All right, Sharon. So tell us about the brand new song you have dropping now.
Well, more than a song is an expression, you know. Within this kind of time that we're living in, a night I was ready. Well, to tell you the honest truth, this song is one of them melodies that is haunted. So I catch that melody some years ago that no lyrics ain't coming to, just repeating in my head over and over. But them kind of thing I just leave it be. You know, until one night I just thinking about the frontline workers in this kind of time now, the people who out there facing anything first and the people who are to get the bad news, the people who are the, you know, them people there, you know, and I wanted to share something that, you know, could keep the faith in this rough time, you know, and lyrics manifest. Lyrics manifest.
How has the pandemic been treating you, Sharon?
Rough, but you know, I mean, everybody had to do their part, so I kind of more thinking about we as a people and more than myself, you know, so right now is what we probably doing the right practices, you know, I mean, I do a lot of regrouping, using this time to do more writing and actually working on an album. This song Right Round the Corner is one of those songs that I was working on. Yeah.
When we could look forward to that album dropping?
So I gave myself the next 2 months. As the pandemic start, I take up my equipment, throw it in a living room and say I making music.
Nice.
so far close to the end.
Nice. That is the spirit and that is the energy, and I love to hear that. All right, Sharon. Well, I think it's only fair that we drop the song, so I want you to introduce the video for us as we're gonna drop it for you one time this morning. Oh, we do. Oh, apparently, we don't have it ready yet. Hold on, just now. Stay calm. But tell me something, Sharon. I understand that you've been doing the production work and the behind the scenes work. I know you did some work with your father. What's one of the things that you would have learned from him in like recording sessions and production sessions that you still take with you to this day?
Well, you see, for we to do that, we go have to do a segment for that alone because you're asking me to explain the madness of Winston Daly.
Just a little piece of it. Just a little piece of it.
The understanding of groove. You know, understanding of groove. I mean, you have to understand pockets. You know, understand according to how he used to say, it's not about speed, it's about beat. Speed don't make people dance. Beat does make people dance.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's
That is the facts. And you know he proved it, and that's why the bass is so important in Shadow's music is because of that same groove, that same vibe that you want to make sure you get that groove right and that pocket right. Not so, Sharon?
Correct. I mean, and he's one of the Calypsonians who would have that is the core, the bass and drum, which was what prevalent in music today. Hence the reason for the past 30 years he could hear his style mimicked in forms of soca monarchs, calypso monarchs, popular tunes. His style present is I see it as a genre in its own.
But you know what, Charlene, I'm here listening to you, and you know, I'm thinking of how similar it is in terms of Shadow's music with the bass, how similar that is to reggae, because you know that the core of reggae is the bass guitar. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I already see greatness, because I mean, reggae is great, Shadow is great, great and great equal great squared.
I don't understand how she bring that maths into the equation.
That maths not mathsing.
I don't know how she bring that maths into the equation.
No, I was just thinking that you were talking about the bass now.
Yeah.
That it's the bass and drums that
but
are
that
always
kind
at
of
the core of Shadow's music.
And that's the thing is that
And that's reggae literally.
but
in
not just
terms
reggae,
of,
that's also calypso, and that's where we made the transition between calypso and soca. For me, like Shadow is just as important as Rashoti I was to making soca music happen, because that bass groove that he brought, you know, people still use it to this day, and still very effective.
He also one of his things though, as he said that word, he was never about that word now.
Yeah.
Shadow mission was
Music.
to evolve calypso.
Right.
And plenty people don't notice that when we clap Stranger, we clap in a song, a calypso, that win a soca monarch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to say Shadow do soca is to say Shadow follow another calypsonian. Shadow was our original, one of them unique presence now.
Yeah.
So in his own little thing, his mission was always calypso, how to make calypso dance, and you could see it in all the signs of poverty is hell and soca boat, and it's just a science here.
It is a science, because even in those songs you mentioned there, right, while the topics are very, very heavy topics and they're very pertinent topics, the music does still make you whine away. And you're whining and you realize, but how I go whine to poverty is hell, but it groovy though.
Yeah.
Because it's not about speed,
yes,
it's about
boy.
beat.
Yeah. Well, now I'm thinking, I'm waiting to hear this release from Charlon, because he says he's had this beat in his head for so long, just playing and just never had the lyrics, the right
so that means it's
lyrics
about
to
the
go
groove.
with it. So it's about the groove. So I'm waiting to hear this groove.
All right, well, the name of the track is right around the corner.
Yeah, well, I too try to go ahead in there, but
Yeah.
we can see.
All right, so Charlon, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. What we're going to do is we're going to play the video later on inside the show and play the full thing so that people can get a nice chance to groove to it, yeah?
No problem.
All right,
All
Charlon,
right,
take care.
Charlon,
Enjoy the
thank
day.
you.
Yeah, man. Well, we celebrating this morning. I didn't plan nothing to all there, so we go see what happens. No, I just going to play a song and hope for the best.